Heathendog's RPG Fundamentals.
Thank you very much, Gartha. And hello, Legionnaires, and I hope you're having a great day. And I'm going to give you something that you never thought you'd have. I'm going to give you an overview of the greatest RPG ever made
What? Wait, what?
by a fast food company.
All right, there you go.
There you go.
Need a
And if you like
French-
that, you'll really like all of my other content, all the content. So please like, subscribe, and check out our older content. But first, we're gonna push ahead. We're gonna push ahead with this, and I'm gonna tell you the background of this. It's not very hard. Publication date is 2019. It came out just last month, and it was published by VMLY&R. I tried to look for what that's an acronym of. Apparently, it's not an acronym. That's the actual name of the PR company.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
That made this for Wendys, and you can get this for free at the feastoflegends.com website. Download the PDF for free. I believe there was a convention last month that they gave out hardcover copies for the first 100 people or so that visited the booth. But you really can't get a hardcover copy, I don't think. But you can get the PDF for free. So that's great. It's great. It's a free game. Now, let me tell you about it. A little bit about the backstory. It all starts in a land besieged. By what? That's right. The deep freeze has arrived. That's right. As you can see from the map, the bottom corner
It
of
looks kind of like a burger.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I'm sure that was an accident. No, has been invaded by the deep freeze, led by the evil clown, the Ice Jester. Definitely not a hit on Ronald McDonald. No.
I don't see how you could make that comparison.
No. Stop it. Now, the deep freeze, it's spreading all across the land, getting people to freeze their meat. And the first land to fall is Creeping Vale. The Creeping Vale with their king, the creepy king with the paper crown. Definitely not a diss against Burger King. No.
I thought they were talking about White Castle.
Very well could be. Definitely could be White Castle.
Yes. I like the paper crown.
They sided with they have sided with the Ice Jester, and the kingdom has fallen into despair. It is your duty to defend Beef's Keep, which is the entire land, from succumbing to the evil United Clown Nations, to get fresh meat for all people everywhere.
Did you know there's actually, quick side note, there's an issue of Dragon Magazine for first edition AD&D that actually gives stats for a demon prince named Ron Hell McDonhell.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
He has a giant sausage.
So, that's good. That's good. So we will go into what you need to play the game. All right. First, you need the whole menagerie of dice. You need everything from D4 to D20. All right. You're going to need them all. Or at the website, which you download the PDF from, it has a dice roller program on it.
My meat is
so if you have a tablet, is a tablet or a laptop or whatever, you don't even need dice. They give you an option to roll dice on their website. Okay. Of course, you need the PDF, character sheet, pencil, and here's the hard part: a willingness to play an RPG full of eye-rollingly bad puns, all of them about food.
I'm already on board.
You're already on board. Okay, then go ahead and push through. Okay, we're going to talk about how to play the game. First, we're going to attributes, what they are, how to roll them, why they're important. Then the mechanics of the game: initiative, attacking, defending, all that stuff. The orders, which are the classes in the game, they're called orders. Which
that baked potato has a hat.
Yes, it does.
At first, I thought it was a sandwich.
No, it's a baked potato.
Get it?
Food is very important in this game, if you had not guessed that already. All right. And the orders are the classes in the game. Just like in Earth Dawn, they're called disciplines. Well, in this game, they're called orders.
Getting hungry.
Okay. And then there's skills, how to use them and what they do. And at the end, we'll talk about equipment. No meal can be eaten without utensils. And I'm not kidding. A lot of the equipment is utensils. Spork is a deadly weapon in this game.
Fair enough.
Deadly weapon. All right, so let's start off with your statistics. All right. They have 6 statistics. First is strength, Obvious, it's lifting, push, pull, carrying, melee damage, stuff like that. Intelligence, it's your general smarts. Now, there's a lot of puzzle mechanics in the printed adventures in the back of this book. So you use your intelligence to defeat the puzzles if you as a player don't already know the answer. Fine, okay. Then there's charm. This is your interaction with NPCs, not player characters. You really got to talk them into stuff, but this is your interaction with NPCs, how much they like you, how much they are swayed by your arguments, if you have any, stuff like that. Then Arcana. This is your base magical ability. If you're using a magical ability, you have to roll Arcana for it to hit or for it to activate or what have you. And the last one is Grace. This is your general dexterity or more aptly, how well, quickly, and efficiently you move. Okay. Seems basic. I mean, if you look really closely, squint your eyes a little bit, it's just strength, intelligence, charisma, wisdom, and dexterity. But okay. Now, how do you get these stats? Well, easy. You roll 4d4 and you add the dice together. That's your stat. Yes, it's 4d4. Just like Wendys' 4 for $4 menu. That's right. That was purpose. That was on purpose. They did that on purpose. And as you can see, you get bonuses and detriments depending on how well or how badly you roll.
Well,
now you can arrange
4
them
for 4. You can get a little burger and nuggets,
yes.
and fries and a drink. That's a heck of a deal.
I know, right? Deal. And Wendys, we are just waiting to sell out. So let us know.
We're just waiting for the time.
Exactly. And the time is when you call. All right. So, and you can arrange these stats in any order. So if you had your mind set on a specific order that you want to play, it has minimum requirements for stats. You can arrange them in order to make the minimum requirements as you'd like, which is great. Okay, so after that, you're going to go and you want to play the game. Well, here's how the actual mechanics work. Initiative, pretty easy. You roll a d20, highest roll wins. And then it goes down in descending order. Now, the game does not give extra rules if there is a tie. It doesn't go, well, the Grace goes first or go by Grace. I'm sure that'll have to be a house rule, how you want to handle ties on initiative. But just like in most games, I'm sure that the PC will win if tied with an NPC. That's usually how it works in most games. And a turn. A turn time frame is not defined. It's however long it takes you to complete all of your actions. And you get 3 actions in a turn. You get a main action, which you can use to attack, use a skill or a power, or lift something, or do something that takes a significant amount of time to accomplish. You can also do a movement and an extra action. Extra action is more of, in many other games, like a free action. Something that does not take a whole lot of concentration, dropping things, kicking things that are already on the floor, picking up something that's at, arm level. You don't have to bend down, just pick it up, drop it, whatever. Yeah, easy actions that don't require a lot of thought or planning. You can do those for free. That's fine. You can do one of those for free. Now, you want to roll the attack. You want to attack. That's great. You roll a d20. You get your relevant stat bonus, which whatever you're attacking with. If you're attacking with a spell, you get your Arcana bonus. If you're attacking with a ranged weapon, you get your Grace bonus. If you're attacking with a melee weapon, you get your Strength bonus. If it is equal to or higher than the defense of your opponent, you hit. It's that easy. And the opponent's defense is based on their order and whatever armor or protective gear or spells that they have on them at the time. All right. Now, after that, it goes into a very D&D-like advantage-disadvantage situation. This mechanic happens when you go into feast mode. All right. When a player or NPC rolls, you roll 2d20, and you take the highest roll if you have the advantage, or the lowest roll if you have the disadvantage. Anyone who's played 5th edition D&D is familiar with advantage and disadvantage. Now, the feast mode, when this is enacted, if you roll a 20 on either attack or a skill roll, you go into feast mode. Not to be confused with beast mode. No. This is food puns here. Stop it. Feast mode. Stronger than beast mode, because in feast mode, you get maximum. If you roll to attack, you get maximum damage. You do maximum damage. And then you get to roll normal damage on top of it. It's
pretty crazy.
I'm not a big fan of that mechanic. It seems like it's too OP, but that's how it works. And on top of that, your next roll, no matter what it is, you're at the advantage, which gives you double the chance to roll feast mode yet again. Now, if you rolled feast mode on a skill, you get the most advantageous outcome of that skill or power. If it's a skill that if you rolled Dex to traverse a chasm on a tightrope, not only did you make it, but you were able to help someone else across so they don't even have to roll. Stuff like that. Or if you used a power and you rolled it, then that power would have maximum effect or maximum damage depending on what it is. Now, on the opposite side, the flip side, if you will, big oops. This is a critical failure. They call it big oops. Roll a 1 on an attack or skill. If you roll a 1 on an attack, you automatically miss. Doesn't matter how many bonuses you have or how low their defense is, you automatically miss. And at the GM's discretion, it could be a fumble, meaning you hurt yourself, you hurt a teammate, you break your weapon, whatever. It's up to the GM. He or she is tasked with being as horrible as possible with this because feast mode is so strong. Now, if it's a skill, then you get the worst possible result, meaning that if you were crossing that chasm over that tightrope, you rolled a 1, not only did you fall, but you accidentally cut the rope. So no one else can try after you. Stuff like that.
It looks like Duncan wants to work for the Frozen Jester or whatever his name is, the way he keeps suggesting things.
Yes, if you name your character Red Robin, it's an automatic NPC and a bad guy. Not Wendys. Get over it.
It's like the evil Robin Hood who robs from the poor and gives to the rich.
There you go. Now, next on our mechanics list, we have movement. Now, we talked about movement earlier. It's one of your actions that you can take during your turn. Normal movement is 25 feet. You can move up to 25 feet. If you don't move the full 25, you still used your movement action. You cannot save it. There's no split actions, no split movement in this, and there's no carrying over to the next turn.
I kind of like the Bob Big Boy idea, though. Sorry.
If you forego your main action, you can sprint, make a double movement for 50 feet. Okay. Now, cheap shot. This is Wendy's version of attack of opportunity. It works the exact same way. If you do a full movement retreat through or away from someone's area of attack, they get a free attack on you. And of course, it works the same way, you and the NPC rather than NPC you. The same thing. Falling down. If for some reason, because skill, power, or fumble, you fall down, it takes your movement action to get up. All right. But anyone attacking you while you're prone attacks you at the advantage, meaning they get to roll 2d20 and take the highest number. Now, fun fact for this one, if you fail to hit someone that is prone, somehow fail rolling 2d20, taking the highest result, you fall down.
I can see that.
Okay. Now, resting. There aren't a whole lot. There are some powers in the game, spells and abilities, that can heal you. But the best way to heal is rest. Now, I'm not talking resting as in sleeping. I'm talking resting as in eating. That's right. There are no heal potions in this game. There's only food. Food. There are two types of food. Wendy's food and not Wendy's food. Guess which one's better?
I'm thinking. It's a hard decision considering who sponsored the game.
Okay, while you're thinking that, we'll move on. Experience. Now, this is more of a, I'd say, modern type game for experience. There are no experience points for defeating enemies. Going through modules, successfully completing the modules that are in the book, you gain a level.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So if you successfully get through a story, there are 5 stories in this epic quest to save the land. You get up to level 5. Saving throws. Okay. Someone uses a skill or power on you. It requires you to have a saving throw. It will always target a specific statistic, and you will roll a d20 using your statistic. If you equal or greater the roll used to hit you, you saved. Normally, when you save, you take half damage, unless listed otherwise in the power or skill. All right. There you go. So we've gotten through the mechanics. Now, we're going to talk about the orders. All right. These are the classes you can be.
Duncan's orders 2 nuggets and a Frosty.
Well, you can do that. Some of the orders are Order of the Chicken. You can be Order of the Spicy Chicken Sandwich, Order of the Home Style Chicken Sandwich, Order of the Grilled Chicken Sandwich. You get it. There's an order for every menu, for every not menu item, but every single.
But there's no subservient chicken order.
No. They have an order for every single. What do you call them? Like the numbers 1 through 15, or on the package deals. They have an order or class for every.
So you can actually be Order of the Chicken Nugget.
Yes.
All right, yes. Duncan's in.
Duncan's in. Okay, now the one I have pictured here is Order of the Baconator, because that's my favorite sandwich at Wendy's. All right, the Order of the Baconator is a subset of the Order of the Beef.
Makes sense.
Sure does. Now your base defense is 15, which is very high. You get 5 additional hit points when you create your character, and you get +2 points to your strength stat once you choose Order of the Baconator as your order. And you are skilled with medium armor, and heavy weapons. You cannot use light armor, staves, items granting new magical skills, or projectile weapons. You can't. You're a barbarian. You eat beef and bacon.
Where's this order?
None of that
fish?
namby-pamby weapons for you. No. None of that weak butt armor for you. No. You smash. You get in someone's grill and you smash them. That's how you roll. And now, the skills, everyone gets the same skills. You can see the skills. Your skills by level, up to level 5. And we're going to go over them a little bit when we actually get to explaining the skills, which is right now. These are special powers that players and NPCs can use in their adventures, either taking on or siding with the Ice Jester. Now, if you are the same class, you gain the same skills. That's just how it works. There is no skill choices. You just gain skills as you level, and you can use all of them at your level. For example, level 1 Baconator skill, they're both passive. That means they're on all the time as long as they are relevant. Late Night Craving. While attacking at nighttime, you gain advantage on all attack and strength saving rolls. Fresh Never Frozen. You have resistance to all cold damage. You are truly fresh and never frozen. That's right, resistance in this game. If you have resistance to something, you take half damage off the bat. If it also calls for a saving throw, if you make the save, you take none. It's great. If you want to use an active skill, that takes your main action to perform. Obviously, passive skills are constant. They don't take an action. They just are. Like I said, as long as they're relevant, they're on. They work.
All right. Makes sense.
All right. Now, here's some equipment. Now, go ahead and embiggen the screen so we can show everyone this equipment. Now, on the left is armor and weapons, and on the right are buffs and debuffs because of food. Let's look at the armor and weapons first. Fresh baked bun, +1 defense. Foil wizard robe. That's right. The foil around the Wendy's hamburger is actually a wizard robe.
I like it.
Gives you +1 arcana. And bacon armor, +3 defense.
That's impressive.
Big one. And biggie armor gives you not only +3 defense because it has bacon in it, also resistance to ice attacks, half damage from ice attacks. 2 resistances equal immune. That means if you are a Baconator with biggie armor, you take no damage from ice attacks.
Well, that's convenient.
You are the bane of the icy jester.
That's why it costs
200.
Attacks.
Exactly. That's why it costs 200 gold. You're probably not going to make that much. Weapons: spoon, knife, straw shot. It's like a blowgun. Fork, whisk, paring knife, toothpicks, great fork, spork, spatula, ladle, frying pan, great spoon, great knife, and cast iron skillet. All of them have a base damage, all of them have a price, and all of them have a type. If you are allowed or not allowed certain types of weapons, this will tell you whether you are allowed or not allowed to have it. And if you can throw it, and if you can, how far can you throw it to give you your damage? There you go. Now, let's look at the buffs. Buffs for eating Wendy's items. Cheeseburger gives you +1 strength for the whole day. Chicken, +1 arcana, whole day. Whew.
That's a lot.
Any beverage, +1 grace. Any Wendy's salad, +1 defense for the whole day.
Too, Nick.
Now, here is a fun fact. Vegans and vegetarians are there's a small minority that are rallying against this game because it doesn't have enough vegan or vegetarian options, which I say you go eat somewhere else, son.
Or
this is about the beef.
That's true.
If you are vegan, no one respects you. Go away.
Well, I'm not saying that.
I am saying that. Now, if you decide in a pinch, because remember, you can only heal damage if you eat. What if you don't have any Wendys food? Well, then you have to eat whatever's handy to regain your HP. Now, let's say you eat a regular burger from a frozen burger joint. You suffer +1 ice damage to all attacks for the rest of the day. You, my friend, are frozen on the inside. Pizza? You had pizza? Oh, no one likes you. -2 to all charm for the rest of the day. But let's say you have a snack. Good. Oh, chips.
Wendy's taking a dig at everyone, not Wendy's, Duncan.
Why is everyone taking a dig off? That's the way it is, man.
Let Pizza Hut make their own RPG, all right?
That's right. They can do it. You have a bag of chips because they're around, and you love your Doritos. Well, too bad, buddy, because you are less graceful all day.
Do you know who else loved Doritos? Saddam Hussein. True story.
There you go. Bam.
True story. Look it up.
All right, let's unembiggen now. And that is both the background and the mechanics of Feast of Legends. Now, also, there has been a little bit of backlash too, because a lot of the artwork from feminist groups and idiots like that saying it's too revealing. The women are too attractive, and I've only heard ugly people say, "Oh no, you're too attractive."
Well, they say it to me all the time. I mean, I don't know.
Well, ugly people say you're too attractive all the time too. That's the way it is.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the way it is. Yeah, if you're attractive, ugly people will say you're too attractive and not want to be around you. So
it's a parody MMO. Exactly. It
is.
Some people have decided to check their sense of humor at the door of their righteousness.
Yes. And to be fair, if you look through, I had a picture of a female. A female on one of the slides on the stat slide. That's taken from the book, and the art. That's one thing about this book. I really like. The art is solid.
I don't think there's anything revealing about that.
No, it's not. She's not even revealing her torso because that is not her skin.
No, that's like leather over her skin.
Yes. That is like a leather tunic. It's tight, sure, but it's a leather tunic. It's not even showing any skin. So
have you looked at the Wendys mascot recently? Oh, she's very revealing.
Oh well, no. She's in armor in this one. It's not revealing at all. I mean,
I know. I was just joking.
Okay, there you go. But
have you looked in the mirror lately? All the time, wouldn't you?
All right. So, what is it good? Yes. It is a well put together role playing game. It takes a lot from D&D 5th edition. There's even some hints of taking from Warhammer 40K. Okay. And a couple of things that escape me right now, but no, it's a solid role playing game. You can play it and you can have a good time doing it. The thing is, you have to be able to look past all of the puns and heartbreakingly obvious Wendy's promotional stuff to play it.
Right, and you're not suggesting giving up whatever system you're playing and only going to this for long epic campaigns.
No. Don't do that. This is really good for a one-off adventure just for funsies. And you will have fun playing it because it's a solid mechanic, except for Feast Mode. I think Feast Mode is too strong. Doing maximum damage and then normal damage on top of that, that's too much. It's too much.
MNP Outlaw wants to know if it's available in hardcover. I don't think it is.
Like I said, they did give hardcover at a convention last month. I forget which one, but if you weren't there, you don't get it. But I can check DriveThruRPG.
You could probably download it for free from the Wendys website.
Well, you can.
If they have a print version.
If you go to feastoflegends.com.
Yeah, you can download it for free.
You can download the PDF for free.
New York Comic Con shares things.
It's not there. It's not there. Feast of Legends is not on DriveThruRPG. So I don't know how you can get a hardcover. Like I said, the only time I knew they gave out hardcovers was at the convention last month. But other than that, I don't think you can. I mean, don't don't take me to the bank on that one, but I don't think you can. So that is my overview of Feast of Legends. What did you think about it? Oh, that's right. What did you think about it? And what are your thoughts on this fast food RPG? Is it too dumb to live, or is it campy enough to where you could play it and you can have a good time? I don't know. It's up to you. Go ahead and message me. Put comments in. Throw comments in chat.
Depends on you and your group.
That's right. Do you have any suggestions for my next RPG? This was a suggestion. It was both here on the live stream and on our Discord. So I had to do it. So if you want to suggest a game, you can go on Twitter, go on Discord, or you can put it here in the comments below if you're watching on YouTube, or if you see us live, you can put it in the chat, and I will take a look at it, just like I took a look at this one.
Sheriff is suggesting Rouge Trader.
I think he might mean Rogue.
I know. I'm being puckish.
Oh, okay. All right. There you go.
I'm messing with you, Sheriff. I know. It's a common spelling error. Very, very common.
It is.
So I just wanted
that
to
is all. I hope you had a good time, and give it over to Garthon.
Thank you very much, Heathendog. Remember, if you want more Heathendog, you can like, subscribe, share, join for full streams of anime, comics, and games. Remember, only chat and giveaways, monthly Q&A with Legion Myth members, and accounts towards our Patreon giveaway goals. We have our massive giveaways here at the Legion on the live stream. And don't forget, there's more Heathendog anime stream segments, Tabletop Gaming Fundamentals segments, and team-ups, selected video streams, and others. So make sure to check it out. Go ahead and just hit that subscribe button, mash it hard, and feel the love of Legion Myth and Heathendog. Thank you very much. Be a Legionnaire.